last time I met with him, all he would say is, the kind of cancer you have is a good cancer. As far as cancers go, it's the best one you could get if you're going to get
treatable.
one. And he kept saying treatable. And I was like, I don't want to hear treatable. I want to hear cured. And so yesterday, and during the appointment, you know, he checked me out and whatever. He actually said I was cured for now, basically. And but I don't have to revisit every 6 months. I thought I'd have to go to an appointment every 6 months, but it's going to be yearly blood work. And then if I feel any symptoms or any lumps or anything like that, then I would make an appointment and go in right away. So that's it. But very exciting news. I was super stoked to hear that, and I was so happy.
Hi friends, this is James and Kara, and we are Kerouacs Cruising.
We are taking you on a journey, traveling the country with our dogs and finding remote places where the dog
And us.
can roam free and play while we discuss life's growths, beauty, and some struggles along the way.
We recommend pairing our episodes with our blog at kerouacscruising.com, where we organize accurate information in an easy-to-follow format, removing all of the conversational goodies.
The link for this episode's blog post is in the show notes.
We encourage you to join the conversation by commenting where you listen, engaging with us on Facebook or Instagram at Kerouacs Cruising, or email us at join@kerouacscruising.com.
In the meantime, thanks for tuning in. Sit back and enjoy the journey.
Good morning, friends.
Hi, thanks for joining Kerouacs Cruising. We are in northern Arizona, around Flagstaff area, staying in our camper, and we made it home. Not home.
Not home. We
officially.
still haven't made it home yet. We're procrastinating.
It's an hour away, but we went grocery shopping. I went to my doctor's appointment and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, so it's been pretty warm. It's been a weird year for northern Arizona this year. The monsoon season hasn't really started yet. Before we left, we were already getting some rain, so it looked like it was going to be an early season. But I guess since we've left, they really haven't had much rain, and it should be like, 3 to 4 days out of the week. Yeah. Lots of rain, cooler temperatures. The highs would be in the 80s with the big drop in temperature to the 60s after the rainstorms. And it's been in the 90s at home, 94, 95, and super windy, which is very unusual for the area. So we decided, since we have our home on wheels dragging behind our vehicle, that we don't have to go home physically yet. What brought us back to Arizona was his doctor's appointment. So,
and one of the things is why we haven't went home is because I'm waiting for a part for the transmission.
Yes, yeah, we're still in the transmission issues.
So the transmission's running super hot, and it can really just damage your transmission if we keep driving it on a hot transmission pulling a trailer. So the part should be here tomorrow, and then I will install that part. It's called a thermal bypass valve, and it lets coolant or transmission fluid run through the coolant to cool down and then back in the transmission. So right now it's blocked or clogged. It's not even clogged. The thing is stuck closed because in the winter it closes, so the transmission fluid circulates just inside the transmission, and then when it got to operating temperature, it would open and allow that transmission fluid to cool down through the radiator, basically. And it's not doing that. It's stuck closed, and it's just getting super hot. So we're here waiting for a part, but it's been great. My doctor's appointment was great. The doctor was so funny because he remembered last time I met with him, all he would say is, the kind of cancer you have is a good cancer. As far as cancers go, it's the best one you could get if you're going to get
treatable.
one. And he kept saying treatable. And I was like, I don't want to hear treatable. I want to hear cured. And so yesterday, and during the appointment, he checked me out and whatever. He actually said I was cured for now, basically. And but I don't have to revisit every 6 months. I thought I'd have to go to an appointment every 6 months, but it's going to be yearly blood work. And then if I feel any symptoms or any lumps or anything like that, then I would make an appointment and go in right away.
Yeah, so he has to do like a self kind of check to make sure that there is a very small chance that other spots could come up.
Yeah, I could
so they want him to be aware of it.
Cancer could be still in my body.
Yeah.
Cancer's in everybody's body, really.
Yeah.
It just doesn't come forward in your lifetime. So that's it. But very exciting news. I was super stoked to hear that, and can't really believe it. I was so happy. And I am waiting for my blood work to come. I did blood, and then he's going to call me just to verify that the blood work was as good as he thinks it's going to be.
Yeah, so not only are they looking, you know, obviously for the potential of cancer in his system, but to get that thyroid medication dialed in.
Make sure my thyroid's running good. I got plenty of energy and stuff like that. So that is what we're working on.
So we are at, did you lose your hat? Oh, there it goes. So we are, I mean, you can tell, obviously, it's a little bit windy here.
Yeah, I would show them mountains up there turning.
Okay. It is a little bit windy here. We are hanging out at 8,000 feet in elevation in northern Arizona. We live at 6,000, so that 2,000 feet in elevation does make a bit of difference in our experience. On these beautiful summer days, our goal today was to hike to a tank. What was it called? Crater?
It was
Spring?
Crater Lake.
Or Crater Spring Tank?
Yep.
Which is near what is a crater lake up here that we didn't know existed. And we got pretty close to the spot. We were thinking it was because it was a spring, it would be a nice clean spot for the dogs to be able to swim. And
it's 2 miles from our camp.
yeah, and there was a couple of vehicles as far as we could tell, possibly a camper. We didn't get close enough to really tell because we didn't want to bother their camp.
Yeah, and
once the dogs smell water, forget about it. The girls are taking off.
And then if they see the camper and the people, they will take off.
Yeah, especially Jules. She's gonna want to go beg for snacks.
She likes to go in the people's fire pits.
Yeah.
So
we're on our way back now. We were gonna take you guys to the tank and record about the spot, but
yeah,
that didn't work out. So we're
and
on our way back to camp. We're gonna make breakfast.
I think we've talked about northern Arizona a lot, and how much national forest is around here.
So much.
And right now we're in Coconino County.
Coconino
National Forest, but literally 15 miles down the road it has Kaibab National Forest.
Yes.
So as a camping experience or camping in northern Arizona, because you have 14-day limit, you can be in Coconino National Forest for 14 days and then just jump down the Kaibab for 14 days and vice versa. So
back and forth.
And we're in the tall pine trees, and it is 10 to 15 degrees cooler here than at home.
Yeah.
So all that is really why we're here.
20 minutes from
transmission
Flagstaff.
Driving in 95-degree weather closer to home, which is an hour, which when we do go home we're going to try to leave early and not or late, depending on what happens.
Yeah, late in the day or early in the morning. Yep. So yeah, I mean, right now we're just enjoying the beautiful space up here. Again, the cooler temperatures, not so aggressive in the wind because the pine trees filter a lot of that. This is a beautiful area. Again, it's pretty close to Flagstaff, about 20 minutes from Flagstaff. Probably could get to the Grand Canyon in an hour, a little over an hour.
Yep.
So it's a great area, I think. It's popular camping here. We're actually deeper than we wanted to be, which I'm actually grateful for because there's not hardly any traffic. I think we've been here for 3 days and we've only seen like 4 cars. It hasn't been bad at all. But the north side of the 180, which is the road that we're off of, they're preparing to do prescribed burns. So they, there's no camping on that side, so there's a lot more by us.
We have a cattle guard we gotta go
yeah,
over.
we're gonna cross this cattle guard.
Come on.
Norman. All right, so we've resolved the cattle guard drama. Cattle guards obviously are dangerous for dogs to try to walk over, so we gotta navigate them around before they try to go through it. So I was saying they're doing prescribed burns on the north side of the 180, so there's a lot more people on this side of the road, on the south side, than I think there normally would be. So it ended up causing us to camp deeper than we normally would want to. But again, that's been great because it's, we've hardly seen any traffic. It's been really, really nice. It's been really quiet. It's quiet. Beautiful.
And the night sky's been cool. There's a meteor shower going on right now. You have to wait till 3 in the morning for the moon to go down. But we seen some shooting stars, more so in Utah when we pulled out of
Paiute Reservoir.
Yeah. Did we talk about Paiute Reservoir
we did.
yet?
Yep.
I thought we did.
Yep.
So other than that, we'll keep you posted. We'll be home for a while. I get to go to a football game.
Yes.
A friend
Lonnie's
invited me
taking
to. I
us.
get to go
We're
to the
taking him.
Arizona Cardinals
Yeah.
against the, I don't even remember that.
It wasn't
Kansas
Kansas.
City. Kansas City, the crappiest team in the NFL. Kansas City Chiefs against the Arizona Cardinals. So it's a preseason game, but I haven't been to a football game since I lived in New Hampshire, Massachusetts area. So very happy to go to a game. It's going to be fun. What else we got going on? That's it.
Oh, we got a Catan marathon coming up.
We're going to play Catan.
And of course, tons of visiting with all of our friends in the area. So we'll be really busy. And then on our way out, we're hoping to be able to interview our publisher before we head off to Yosemite. And we've got more interviews coming up. I got multiple authors from our book that we were kind of waiting for things to calm down in our lives before we could commit to a time. So we're got lots of exciting things coming up for you guys. So
Stay tuned.
stay tuned. Thanks for listening, you guys.
Bye.
Love you. Bye. All right, Mr. Kerouac, the camera's rolling. You're so dirty.
Hey, Kerouacs Cruising. This is James and Kara. I thought I was putting in an easy part, and it's thermal bypass valve to cool your transmission fluid.
We've been talking about in a lot of our episodes.
Last few
ongoing
episodes.
transmission issues.
I don't know how bad my back
Your
is.
back's pretty bad. Look at your arm.
And you can come over to the fan.
Yeah, your shirt.
This is my
He had to
shirt.
take off his other shirt.
So, you lose like a quart or two transmission fluid, but it's going to continue to leak, so you got to try to finagle the part in there. And the part...
So it's running down his arm.
It's
and
running
into
down my
his
arm as I'm
armpit
trying
while he's
to
trying
get it to go. And then at first I thought I had the wrong part. I was like, it's not going in. I took it out. More transmission fluid ran out, so probably now we're at 3 quarts or something. I don't even know. But filled a jug, but it finally stopped. So it's where the 2 hoses come out of the transmission. It's below that, so it's whatever's left in the pan, which the 2 hoses are above the pan. So pretty shitty job. I got super dirty.
And I would like you to see, you guys, that we are literally camping.
This is the
and
part
you just
right
did
here.
This job.
All that this side does is push in. This side pushes in, then screws. That's it. And then it has a bracket that holds it.
And in there's some kind of device that's clogged, right?
Yeah, this is a thermostat right in here, and when the transmission's cold, it circulates inside of itself, and then when it gets hot, this valve opens, and then it circulates into the radiator and cools down through the radiator. That's how your transmission fluid stays cold. This should have been a simple job, easy. A 15-minute job now just took me an hour to do, and I got covered in transmission fluid. The good news is the part's in, and we just filled it with transmission fluid, and we're seeing if there's any leaks. If there's a leak, then we're going to show you that too. But I have my fingers crossed that there's going to be no leaks. And not a fun job on the campsite.
Nope.
But it's done now.
And hopefully no more overheating.
And hopefully it solves the transmission problem. That's the biggest thing. I'm not even 100% sure this is the problem. I'm just 90% sure. So if it's not the problem, then I'm not a transmission expert. I'm going to have to seek professional help, which I already need professional help. But transmission professional help,
And we've already
went to 2 garages that we've paid over $1,500 that have failed us. So knock on this truck. This is the part. Thanks for joining. It's been a marvelous day.
Thanks for tuning in to Kerouacs Cruising.
We're thrilled to have you with us.
We had a blast recording this episode and hope you enjoyed our adventures as much as we enjoyed sharing them.
For more amazing pictures and stories, visit our website and blog at kerouacscruising.com.
And join the conversation on Facebook at Kerouacs Cruising or email us at join@kerouacscruising.com.
We'd love to hear your thoughts and suggestions.
If you enjoyed this episode, please consider liking, subscribing, and leaving us a review.
Your support helps us reach more listeners and allows us to continue sharing our travel experiences with you.
it's a generous favor that means the world to us.
Thank you so much for listening to Kerouacs Cruising.
Until next time, happy travels.